All right, nocturnal news. Happy Halloween. What is it, 2023? Hope everybody's having a good evening out there. I kind of have to hurry tonight because I'm going to have all these little kids right behind this wall knocking on the door, wanting their Halloween candy. So that's number one. Number two, okay, thank you to my dear friend Becky for getting me this lighter in New York. I'm going to use this lighter to, light my candles. Okay, not really. Okay, also, Brandy. Okay, again, another dear friend of Nocturnal News right here. We hope you get well soon. You will be in our thoughts and our prayers. Cue the music. Okay, we need some scary music. Okay, there we go. Okay, also, I made Brandy this card right here, if you guys can see it. It says, what is it? Yeah, get well, Brandy. Okay, so we're all thinking about you. You guys give Brandy a little bit of love in the comments below. And in all seriousness, seriously, we hope you get better, Brandy, and I'll text you later. So tonight, again, I took all these cool clips that I found over the past maybe week, 2 weeks, whatever. I'm going to kind of condense them down into one video. Usually I would break them up, chop them all up, and make several videos, but not tonight. It's Halloween 2023, and we're going to do something a little bit different. Also, I'm going to start getting in front of the camera a little bit more, okay, and I'll take this crazy spooky Halloween filter off that I have tonight. So happy Halloween 2023 Nocturnal News, guys, gals, and pals. Leave a comment below and I'll be back. All right, up first. Now, this video clip was sent to me by a YouTube channel, Sightings on 18 Wheels. Okay, a guy just left a comment in the comment section. He was a friend of mine, Sarah, over at My Flock. Go check out her channel. And he sent me this video, and this is what it looked like right here. You see this little, V-shaped anomaly coming from bottom left, top right. And of course, I zoom in, I enhanced, I add filters, I did everything I could to bring out every last little detail. And you can see it right there, kind of this V craft, and we tend to say anything, the shape of a V is a TR3B or something of that, nature. But, I think most of these sightings are military craft. And the more and more I operate the channel, Nocturnal News, the more I'm convinced that, we're looking at advanced technology beyond our understanding, possibly alien engineered. I don't know. Okay, again, bottom right, that was the original video that I was sent, or that's on his channel. You guys can go check it out. I'll leave a link below. And of course, on the main screen is me trying my best to enhance. Now, it's really hard to do this because he is using a certain camera. Okay, this isn't a traditional camera that brings out, these anomalies. Okay, that's number one. Number two, you notice it goes in a perfect straight line. Now, when I see that, that typically rules out birds, that are migrating or something like that, and it tells me it's something under intelligent flight control. Okay, you see the bottom right there again. That's the original, and that's me, trying my best to enhance this video, but it was very difficult to do. But I think we can say this. I think we can all agree that this is, in fact, an anomaly, right? I don't think it's a bird. I don't think it's a plane. I don't think it's a kite. I don't think it's, anything of that nature. And it appears like it's kind of behind the stars in the sky. Now, this reminds me of a recent SpaceX anomaly. If you guys follow my channel, maybe you were thinking the same thing. Now, here it is right here, the clip. I put them side by side. Now, on the main screen, you have SpaceX, okay, the Dragon capsule right there. And you see this Dorito chip anomaly go by, and it looks just like the one sent to Nocturnal News. And I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison right here. Okay, UAP 2023, that's the new one. SpaceX on the left. Okay, on the right is the one that was sent to me. So, what do you guys make of this? Again, I always lean towards some type of reverse engineered craft, you know, going back to the 40s, back to Roswell. I think that was the birthplace of these, you know, unexplainable crafts we see in the sky. Okay, now this clip was an airport out of Florida. Okay, I'll leave all the details below. And you see this metallic orb in the background. Now, my immediate thought always is it's a balloon. Okay, and 99.9999% of the time, I can without a shadow of a doubt say yes, in fact, that is a balloon. But in this case, I'm not quite sure. We do have multiple angles, multiple witnesses, and that always helps, okay, when we can do that. And of course, we're going to zoom in the best we can here in just a minute, but I always like to play the original. You see it right there, okay, kind of floating across the airport, and then I'll zoom in right here. Now look at this, guys. Does that look like a runaway balloon to you? Maybe, perhaps, I don't know. This is why I bring these anomalies to you, okay? I don't claim to be the know-all be-all here. You know, I'm not Mr. Know-it-all. I don't have all the answers, but we're going to zoom in a little bit more here. Okay, let's see if I can do it right there. Okay, perfect. And it appears to have something kind of coming out of the back of it, and I don't see it like rotating or tumbling, you know, like a balloon would typically do that's kind of at the mercy of the wind. Okay, it seems to be, you know, somewhat steady, somewhat stabilized. I see some type of maybe heat signature coming out of the back. I don't know. So you guys leave a comment below and let me know what you think, because, you know, it's a mystery to me. And if I knew what it was, I would not put it on my channel. That is the golden rule here at Nocturnal News. If I can rule it out, it doesn't make the cut. But in this case, I simply cannot. Now, here is a second eyewitness, and he basically films the same object. Now, right here, I do see a little bit of tumbling, okay? So, you know, it's a little bit confusing because in the first video, it seemed to be very stable. But in this one, you know, I'm going to be honest, I see a little bit of tumbling, or, you know, maybe that's just the sun reflecting. Now, right here, I put a filter on it. Again, it looks like a metallic sphere, a metallic orb, you know, pretty steady. I don't know. And the fact that it's going over this airport in Florida, you know, adds a little more credibility because it was viewed, filmed, videoed by multiple eyewitnesses. It's all over YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, everywhere, even like Rumble, all these different places. By the way, Nocturnal News on Rumble. You know, go over there and, you know, give us a sub. We would greatly appreciate it because we can talk about a lot of things over there we cannot talk about here. Okay. And look, we're just burning through them tonight. Okay, this was an older ISS mission right here, and you guys have probably seen this, but what I was able to do, okay, the kind of bottom left there, I think, is that the Little Dipper, Big Dipper? I believe it is. You'll see this anomaly come up, okay, and then it kind of goes down and then to the right, and then if I remember, it goes back down again. Okay, you see all this other craziness going on in the background, okay. But just keep your eyes focused on that little dot on the left. Okay, it'll come back up right here. I'm going to zoom in. Now, guys, this cannot be ice particles or, yeah, I don't know, space debris or whatever. You see it go back down. Okay, right here. Watch this, guys. Watch this. Okay, boom, darts off and then takes off to the right. It's really hard to see. I mean, this thing changes course like 4 or 5 times, like a 5-point turn. Again, you know, ice doesn't do that. Space debris doesn't do that. Satellites don't do that. Natural, you know, space, whatever, phenomenon, stars, galaxies, planets, gas, dust, rocks, they don't do that. Okay, so what is this? And again, this is a very old NASA video. It's always been one of my favorites because of that. Okay, you see this other object right here, okay, going across the ISS, you know, and it's coming into frame from north to south. So again, I don't think it's ice particles. Now, one way to tell, you can see these objects that are kind of fixed on the screen, and when the camera pans up or down, you can see everything move in unison. Okay, that's when you know it's a scratch on the glass, or it's dust or space debris. But this object here, right here, I'm going forwards and backwards just to kind of show you the flight pattern. That's when you know it's not dust. It's not moving with the rest of the, anomalies on the screen. Okay, that is a dead giveaway that this is something under independent flight control, intelligent flight control, or something, I don't know, perhaps man-made, I don't know. Okay, but it's not ice, it's not dust, it's not something floating around in the camera lens or whatever. This is something out in space moving on its on its own accord. Okay. And also, I turned up the contrast just to try to bring it out a little bit more. And I haven't even really talked about all the other crap going on in the background. I mean, there's so much going on in this video. But again, remember, a lot of it is ice particles or dust. But you have to have a trained eye to kind of be able to pick out what is and what isn't a UFO. Okay, so this is probably, I'm going to say, my most favorite clip of tonight's video. You see these 3 metallic orbs in front of this helicopter, and what you don't see is navigation lights on the anomalies. Okay, that's always a dead giveaway. It's some unknown craft. Now, the person filming goes on to say, hey everyone, I'm not sure what I really saw last night, but my video doesn't do too much justice, but I was in my backyard and saw these 3 blue lights seeming to be flying in formation, and for sure a helicopter flying behind it. What made it weird to me is everything was close enough where I could hear the helicopter clear as day, but nothing coming from the other 3 in flight. Okay, and you can read the rest if you want. Now, he says he has a flight radar app, and he saw a Black Hawk in the vicinity, and that's what the red light is there. Also, another important detail here, that kind of weird glow you see right there, that's his finger going over the camera. And I like when people are honest about that, because they sometimes, look, people can over sensationalize these videos and try to say, oh my god, that was this bright flash of light, aliens, UFOs. Oh my, yeah, right. Okay, but he was honest, and to me that adds validity, that adds credibility to the video 100%. Now, I might even make a separate video kind of zooming in here on these metallic orbs. And again, you don't see navigation lights. Okay, that's a very important detail. Okay, so we'll have another look at this. Now, I might even make a separate video with this sighting here, because I know I can zoom in, I can clean this video up a lot better. Now, the video was only 10 seconds. He said he was in his backyard. Didn't have time to get out his phone and film. Okay, you see him right there kind of going over the roof of the house. I mean, I understand. Look, when you're in your backyard, you're fumbling for your phone. You do the best you can do. And also, I will point out again, okay, you don't see navigation lights on the 3 anomalies. And I can't wait, honestly, to put this into my computer and zoom in and stabilize this and figure out what's going on. And I love the fact that he explains this part right here. Okay, he says that flash of light. Again, that's my finger going over the camera. A lot of people would have said, oh my God, like I said earlier, oh, it's aliens, UFOs. Okay, but I like when people are honest about their UFO sightings. All right, so there you have it. Happy Halloween 2023. And let me say 2 things. Number 1, I'm incredibly grateful for each and every person that has left a comment or, clicked on one of my videos, whatever it may be. Thank you. I mean, I sincerely mean that, number 1. Number 2, please, okay, I'm on my hands and knees begging you, please be careful who you trust and who you support in this UFO community, because here's the truth. Most of the people out there, okay, the UFO content creators, whatever, they're not truth seekers, they are attention seekers, okay? They don't care about UFOs, they care about getting to your money or simply just attention. I mean, look, a lot of these people, maybe they just didn't have a lot of attention in high school or throughout life or whatever it may be. And now, you know, they create this UFO channel and they're starting to get attention, and they become addicted to that dopamine, to that attention, okay? You know, that positive reinforcement by complete strangers on the internet. And it's crazy because I see these people going live 4, 5, 6, 7 nights a week, or they live on Twitter, you know, 24/7, because they are craving that attention. So just be careful who you trust in this community, because again, a lot of charlatans, a lot of UFO grifters, a lot of hustlers, a lot of dishonest people, and they want two things. They either want to get to your money or they want attention, okay? And I know these people personally, and I've distanced myself from most of them. There's only a handful of people that I even talk to anymore, whether, you know, they're trying to make documentaries or go live 7 nights, you know, a week for 3, 4, 5 hours a night. Whatever it may be, they just cannot stop, okay? And the truth is, I feel sorry for them. But on the other hand, I also know, you know, they just want to get to your money. So please be careful, you know, just who you support and who you put your trust into out there. So look, let me end with this. I was always told, you know, never meet your heroes, because you will always be disappointed. And that's what I've learned in this UFO crazy community. So look, guys, happy Halloween. I don't mean to end on a negative note. Happy Halloween, and leave a comment below.